Well, hello to all my sunflower and diamond friends. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing good. I am doing good. It's been not too bad of a week, I must say. Except I had a little excitement with Snoopy yesterday. I don't know. But he's okay now, so we just won't go there. Sometimes it's best if you don't. And it's not in a bad way. I just don't think he was feeling good, but he kind of scared me. So, and excuse me, I was looking for something. What did I do with it? Hold on. Oh, there it is. It fell. Oh, need my pool noodle. And no, I have not worked on this since last weekend, unfortunately. This doesn't right now allow me to do it. Okay, this is a diamond. Okay. Alright. Let's stick it here now. And then last week Sunday I was working on this and I put the wrong diamonds down. It's like, oh my goodness. I could have left them because the coloring was pretty much, but it would have bothered me. So it's like, I took them off and I think I have them all fixed. So, which is fine. It will all work out. It always does. There. Yeah, Snoopy's laying over there on the couch now. I told him, you can be on the couch. Don't be standing here. He stands around, and which is fine, but I feel like he needs to lay down. I would think his legs get tired. He doesn't have very big, thick legs. Rat terriers have very skinny legs. That's what I would call chicken legs. So, but it's okay. So I went and laid him on the couch, and I'll probably go over when I'm done here and sit with him for a little bit. So, how is everyone? Did I ask that? I don't remember. Yeah, I did. And I said I was doing good. So, anyway, oh my goodness. Work is going good. It's getting down to the nitty gritty this week. And this coming weekend, not today, but next weekend. I guess that's how I would say. Next weekend is when everything goes in play. So yeah. So first of all, I want to read my prayer cards, and then I want to read the comments. Today's prayer is, guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Savior, servant who trusts in you. You are my God. Psalm 86:2. And this one is, the Lord bless you and keep you. Numbers 6:24. The sun shines brighter and the flowers smell better just because I thought of you. So there we have it. Let me lay them over here. Oh, pardon me one moment. Always something. I better write this down. I'm trying to keep track of my time when I work on this. Oh, and I'm just all out of sorts today. 8:16. All right, let me write that down. Let's skip here. This is 9:27, 25, 8:16 until however long I do this. It'll depend on Snoop's over there. I took him out to go bathroom, so I know it should be good. Okay. Anyway, oh, let me read my comments from last week's WIP and chat real quick. I went and bought me somewhat of a bigger tweezer. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. If not, I'll look on Amazon if I can find a longer one. Okay, last week's comments from the WIP and chat. I had to go on my husband's iPad to find my channel because I'm at my limit on printing paper and I gotta bump it up. I just haven't had time. So last week's WIP and chat, Jules New 9441 said, I am so glad you were able to get the kitten for your friend. And she said she has that one too, and it is so cute. And I said, I am glad as well. And then I said, thank you for watching. Okay, where did it go? Well, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Oh, here. And then Crafty Chef Diamond, she said, great video. I like your canvas. Sorry for the DAC pen not working well. My pen did the same thing. Nice shirt. Have a wonderful week. And I said, thank you for watching. Let's try that. Oh, yep, that works better. And then Diamonds for a Better Tomorrow, which is Michelle. Oh, you look awesome in your shirt. And Michelle, I think this is going to be my shirt to wear when I do my WIP and chats. Because I sure like it. And she goes, ha ha, oh my goodness, what an honor it'd be if this became your WIP and chat shirt. See, it is. And then she says that U.S. hero painting is really beautiful. I know you said it's challenging, but I think it will be worth it in the end. And yes, I do too. And I said, thank you. I do love it. And she says, I hope your dad's exam goes well so he can get his surgery. I hope so too. That is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Wednesday and possibly Thursday would be the surgery. So we'll see. So anyway, let me get that taken care of. All right, so let me go ahead and get started. Maybe I need to find my little thing. I just had it. Oh, here. Oh, wait a minute. Before I flip you down, I got paid Thursday, so I had to go to Hobby Lobby. And I got the Christmas wreath right there. I think that's beautiful. Merry Christmas. It just says Merry Chris. Really? I see MERRYCHRIS. Okay. Okay, maybe once it's done, I can see everything better. It's even on the picture. All right, well, I'll figure it out then. And I bought another Christmas tree because I want to do this and give it to my youngest sister. I think she'd appreciate it. So that's what I would have to do, is get this kind of kitted up. So, all right, now, before I get too much further, let me bring you down. Let's see. Yep, this is where I'm at. All right, and I was looking for my little thing. Okay, I guess that the table isn't very level. That, excuse me, that pen is rolling. Okay, now this isn't it either. Oh boy. All right, guys, hold on. Oh, here it is, laying under something. Okay. let's see. I had 612. 612 was the line. Okay, that's what no, that wasn't it. Okay, let's leave there for now. 371 was the percent, and 370 was the, I think, greater than error. Okay, so yeah, I'm working on the percent. Okay. Let's get my diamond tray. Yep. Everything at work, like I said, is going good, and we go live. Well, we won't go live until Tuesday, but we have to go in on Sunday and work because we have to make sure our computers are all functioning with the new system. And once we do that, then we'll Monday we go to work, but we're not open to the public until Tuesday, because even Monday they don't want members in there, and if we have issues, this way we can go ahead and fix them without members, standing in front and taking us time. So yep, that's what's going on there. Here's my tweezers. Okay, now that I know. So that will be interesting to see how that'll all take shape next weekend. I feel like it'll go good. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get it all. See, Saturday, I don't work on a Saturday whatsoever, but there are some of the others that do. And they won't work on Saturday at all, because that's when it kind of gets switched over. And then once it's switched over, that's why we go in on Sunday to make sure that it got switched into your computer and everything is working, if that makes sense. I don't get it. I don't quite understand it all, but as long as they know what they're doing, that's all that matters to me. And Monday we received an email from IT saying we had to do something. So I went ahead, and I was having issues, so I had to call IT, which is down in Garden City, which is fine. Luckily, the guy I got, he's very nice, he's very patient, and he was telling me things, and I said, okay, you're going to have to really explain yourself, because I said, I'm not understanding what you're wanting me to do. So he pretty well helped me out, so I appreciated him. I said, thank you. I said, I apologize. I said, just for some reason, my brain is not wanting to comprehend what you're telling me. So, and then Tuesday, because now that we have it, you're supposed to log on to the system. It's just kind of, well, everybody else can use it. I don't as of yet, because of what I do in checking the files and everything. And so Tuesday I logged in. Well, it said something was wrong with my password or something. I was like, okay, I don't know why, but all right. So I left it. I thought, I can't be stressing about this right now. I got my work cut out for me. Okay, stop moving, square. Okay, now you really want cattywanka. Anyway, so then Wednesday I tried it again, and it said the same thing. And then for some reason, I don't know why, well, how do I want to say? I had the cap locks on, which I mean, I did it because the one thing I was doing beforehand, I needed cap locks on. And it dawned on me that maybe I had that on. That's why I was saying the password wasn't right. And so I went and shut it off and went and signed in. Then my password worked. I thought, I had to write myself a note so I don't forget when I do something. Make sure the cap locks is not on. Otherwise, it will say I have the wrong password because it types everything in caps. Okay, this tweezers, for some reason, I don't think it's going to work for me. It's not wanting. Okay, I don't have the plastic down, but it seems like my drills don't want to stick. It's weird. Okay. So anyway, yep. And then Thursday I had a 2-hour lunch. So I got to have lunch with my youngest nephew, which is nice. Got to check in with him, see how things are going at his job, and how things are out at the farm. Everything's going good. We received that gully washer rain last week Friday. And then pretty much, I think, every day after we've pretty much received rain, or if not every day, every other day. And so, you know, it's pretty wet. Well, they're supposed to get started in planting wheat for next year. Well, they can't because it's so muddy. You can't get your equipment into the field, because if you did, it'd probably get stuck, and then you have to go dig that out, and then your other equipment could get stuck. So yeah, it's quite the thing right now. And oops, now this one I can't because, okay. Anyway, kind of talking to myself here. And he said, I first said, so have you started planting weeds? And no, because they had bugs that they had to get taken care of first. And then it rained, so he said it'll probably be a while before they can get into the field, because you gotta let the field dry out. So yeah. So it's okay. And then yesterday in Hayes, there were actually I want to say, Hayes High had homecoming. And today, Fort Hayes has homecoming. But yesterday, also, part of Fort Hayes' homecoming weekend, they have something called Oktoberfest. And that's because, you know, we're Germans, so we celebrate Oktoberfest, which is fine. So Hayes was pretty busy. Luckily I didn't have to worry about traffic too much, because one, I didn't go anywhere for my lunch. Well, shouldn't say that. I went to the park that's close by where I work. So that's what I mean by I didn't go anywhere. I just went over there. I didn't have to go do any errands, put it that way. Because usually that's what I do sometimes during my lunchtime, is do errands. And so yeah, it is a busy weekend here in Hayes. Not here, over in Hayes, I should say. Anyway, and then my sister, who's after me, she had to walk in the high school parade because of her job. And she said, oh my gosh, she said, it is so crazy with traffic. I said, yep. I said, I wouldn't doubt it. So, and and the parade takes place on Main Street in Hayes. And so, yeah, it gets pretty busy. Okay, I heard something. I was trying to figure out what it was. So I apologize for the silence there. So, anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think I may have to find different tweezers. These don't seem... I'll just do the best I can for now. I would go over and get my other ones, but I'd rather just keep doing this. Whoa! Hey, get down. Why did you do that? So, let's see. So today is the second part of the Oktoberfest for Fort Hayes. They have a parade at 11. It's a big parade. And then the game will be later. I don't know when they play it. I don't know if it's at 2 or at 7 tonight. So, and they still have some Oktoberfest activities going on. And that's more or less geared for families. So they have things so families can go with their kids and everything. So, yeah. And I have on my phone an app so I know what's coming in the mail, okay? And then if you have just a regular package, that comes via the mail, you know that you have a package arriving. And I had 2 or 3 last week, which is fine. Well, then I get a notification saying I have a package that shipped, I think it was on Monday. I thought, okay. So I'm trying to rack my brain. What do I have coming? Well, then I get on the app again. Well, it says it won't come and it won't arrive here to me until Monday. Okay, fine. So I did check, and at one point, well, it comes from Texas, okay? And it said it was in Wichita, and that was yesterday. And I said, okay, well, if it's already in Wichita, as I want to say, I can't remember what time. Anyway, if it leaves right away, it can get here, well, arrive at Hayes, and then Hayes will send it to the smaller towns. So, well, it didn't get here yesterday at all. Somehow, it ended up in Omaha, Nebraska. Why? I do not know. So it's like, okie dokie. Well, then I checked it this morning, and it says it's in Hayes. Okay. And then I get a notification through my text saying that it will be delivered today. Okay. So now I'm anxious for my mail to come because I don't know what's coming in as a package from Texas. I have no clue. I don't remember, unless it's something I ordered some time ago and it was, what do you want to say, delayed or something? I don't know. So I'll be surprised when it comes. It's like, okay. And I do want to place an Amazon order, but I have to wait because I have a $15 gift card from the American Red Cross, and I claimed it Thursday. Well, it takes, I think, 7 to 14 business days. And I thought, oh, darn, I didn't realize it. Sometimes you're lucky. It does, appear in your email quicker. So I'll have to wait, which is fine. But my husband was needing some of these insoles for his shoes, so I ordered them this morning. So I figured, well, it's just one item. I'm not gonna, you can pay full price. I want the $15 for myself anyway, because I have a few things I want to get. Can't say nothing diamond painting. Not diamond painting per se. I want to try that cordless pen. So that's what I want to get. For sure, I want to purchase that. And then, trying to think, what else? Oh, I found, like, when I bought my car, it has, like, a tag in front. It's nothing fancy. It just says Auto World, because that's where I got it. Well, anyway, not last week, the week before, when I was off from work, on that Friday, we went to Hayes and washed our vehicles. Well, when I washed it, my husband seen that tag is kind of bad. And he says, well, when I get home, I'll take it off. So when we got home, I reminded him, and he took it off. He says, you need to get a different, something on front. I said, I know, but I haven't decided what I want. Well, then I went on Amazon, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get something that has Snoopy. The peanut Snoopy. Well, they do. They have a Halloween one. Well, I don't want Halloween. Then they have Snoopy with hearts, and that would be for Valentine's, which is fine, I guess, because, Snoopy is just holding hearts. You really don't know that it's for Valentine's. So, anyway, I haven't decided for sure. Well, in the meantime, while I'm on Amazon, I find these cute little sticker things. And I'm going to purchase 2 of these stickers. One, it looks, if you put it in the back and you would put it way down, it'll look like Snoopy's looking out of the trunk. I thought that was adorable. My husband, he's going to say, because he's the one, they do the auto detailing. So when them people put stickers on their cars, they don't like it, which I understand, but it's like, I'm sorry, I need this. Well, then there's another sticker of Snoopy, but that one will go on the back window. I do have 2 other stickers. I have a big diamond, because that's, because I do diamond painting. And then another one that I have is a sunflower. And so if I get this one, it's going to be Snoop's. And I do have another sticker, and it's way at the top of my back window, and it says Trust in God. And it's not real big. It's a small little, kind of like a decal thing. And I got it off of TikTok. Some lady makes them. And you can put it on your rear mirror. That's where they're supposed to go. But I put one on my rear mirror, and then the other one was on the back of my window on my car, because that's where I wanted it. So yeah. Well, humbugs. Well, this diamond that I'm trying to get stuck down has a mind of its own. It doesn't want to lay down. He says, no, don't put me there. And it's like, yes, you have to. That was a little bitty stress there. He thought he was going to show me who was boss, but I showed him. So, yeah. Anyway. And then this week in our family group text, my mom sent a message. It wasn't just, well, it was aimed at me, but if anybody sees it, they'll read it, which is fine. Anyway, she goes, I watched a good movie. She says, you may want to check the movie called After the Silence. And so I said, okay. Well, then I ended up talking to Mom. Trying to think, when did I talk to Mom? Wednesday, Thursday? One of those two in the evening. And we happened to be talking, and I said something about the movie, and she said, yeah, you need to watch it. She said, it's really good. I said, okay. I said, I will. Well, she told me a little bit, but not a lot. And so I just, it was earlier, I remember, and I went and Googled it, and so it popped up. So if you guys want a good movie, it's called After the Silence. It's about a young 14-year-old girl who is deaf and who was abused by her father. If you remember, I don't know what other movie she played in. Kelly Martin plays the deaf girl. Jo Beth Williams plays the social worker. And so, if you watch it, there'll be signing in it. And I haven't watched it. Hopefully we can watch it tonight. I said something to my husband. I said, Mom told me about a good movie we need to watch. And I said, it's on Tubi. So he said, okay. So hopefully we can watch it tonight. Oh, and last week we did watch a good movie on Sunday. It was about a dog called Max. It was a good movie. Just a little bit about it. It's a German Shepherd dog. So Star, you would probably enjoy watching that because you have You have a German Shepherd. I think you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, if I don't, you can still watch the movie. It's good. Has to do, what do you want to call it? His handler was in the army, so he was a army dog, and he sniffed out bombs. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to tell you everything because I don't want to give it away. You need to go watch it. But it's a good movie. So that's all I can tell you. So check it out if and when you have time. Because I know some of you like to watch movies while you diamond paint, which is good. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I do various things when I'm diamond painting. I'm on YouTube. I watch Micro. He has things he shares, so I like catching him. I'll listen to some other whipping chats. I just finished listening to Lee and Lenore. So if you don't know who they are, you need to go check them out. They're funny. I enjoy listening to them. They're a married couple. They said they're going to be married 34 years here in did they say October or November? I want to say November, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so yeah, go check out Lee and Lenore. It's L&L Diamond Painting, and I'll put them down in the description. And you can check out Diamonds for Better tomorrow. I'll show my shirt again before I sign off. Another one is KY Philly, Diamond Painting and More. Her name is Sherry. She's out of Kentucky. She's a Kentucky girl. Anyway, so yeah, all you gotta do is just kind of Google diamond painting and you'll find all sorts of creators out there. And everybody does things differently. So, you know, that's good. Because to me, you don't want everybody to be the same. Because then nobody would want to watch you. Now, on my channel, I like to share things about Kansas. And next year, I'm going to be sharing quite a bit, not so much about Kansas, but about the Volga Germans who came to Kansas 150 years ago. So yeah, that's taking place next year. We have a lot of things planned and going on. I'm kind of glad they decided at work to get the system in, because next year I really would like to participate more in the historical society's events. And hopefully by then all of Dad's appointments, you know, will just be more or less for the VA. Because, you know, once we get his eye surgery done, I think we should be good. He will have to have a hearing test, but that's in December. So we'll be good on that. And like yesterday when I went to the park, I took my planner with me. And I was making sure I have all of his appointments in there, because I'm the one who kind of keeps track of all of that. And then I had something mailed to me from the VA clinic. So I told my brother, I said, we need to meet up so I can give this to you. Well, he was, but then he didn't get to leave work like he wanted. So I gave it to my sister. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to call her and remind her to either give it to him or Dad so they have it for when they go to Garden City for his appointment. And then I'll have to make so I send my brother a message so he doesn't forget it. I told him, I said, your smartest move would be to take that envelope and stick it in Dad's pickup right away, because I know they'll drive Dad's pickup. I said, if you stick it in there, and that way you'll know that, and I'll send you a couple messages, because I said, I know what it's going to be like. You may end up forgetting, and when you're with Dad, it doesn't take much. So I'm going to set up some, on my phone, I can schedule messages. So that's what I'll do, is I'll schedule those messages ahead of time, saying, don't forget this. And that'll just be helpful. So when he goes for his appointment on Wednesday, they're just going for checking how things are going in his eye, because what was it, they took the lens off, or I don't know, they did something. So then he goes on Wednesday to go down there. They'll check it. If everything's the way it needs to be, Then they spend the night Wednesday. Then Thursday, he will have that surgery. And then the new cataract will be sewn on or something. That's how they kind of told my sister how it gets done. I don't quite understand it all, but you know, hey, as long as they know what they're doing, I'm not going to argue the point. That's how I look at it. As long as they know what they're doing, we're okay. Let's just get this done and over with. And then, I don't know, I think, yeah, and then in 2 weeks, he goes back down. They'll check that, you know, after they did that surgery. And then I think they'll go ahead and check the right eye to have that ready to go. And then the last week in October, I'm on vacation. That Monday, Dad has an appointment at the VA clinic in Hayes. Then that Tuesday, I will take him to Garden City to have the right eye done. It's like, oh my goodness. Because first, my vacation was going to be the week before, but luckily I got it switched so I can take Dad to that appointment. And then I think in November, the 5th, my sister will take him back down to have that checked to make sure everything's going good. And then, like I said, we should all be done. It's like, oh boy. So, yep. Then all he needs is that hearing test. Then he's good to go until next year. And then in January, we go down to Wichita again because he has to see the cardiologist. It's just, I guess, to make sure everything's going good. So, I will take that. So, yep. This is actually going pretty good right now. I don't know if I want to stop. Was hoping I could have met up with my friend last week because I want to give her her box that I got from Diamonds for a Better Tomorrow, but it didn't happen. I think she never answered me, so I figured she was busy, which is fine. So my plan is maybe on October 13th, which is Columbus Day, and the credit union isn't open. And I'm going to be home that day. So I'm going to see if we can meet up. And then I can give it to her. So yeah. Oops, that looks like a hair. Let's see if my tweezers will get that up. Okay, hold on a minute here. Need this little bit of light here because, yep, that's a hair. Okay, let's take this diamond off, which is fine. Okay, and then okay, oh, I know what I have. It's kind of like an ice pick. Oh goodness. I got this tweezers that's a little pointy. Oh, right here. Okay, I want to just check my time. Okay. now to do minor surgery here to pick this hair up. Okay, where are you? I think I got, no, got a little bit yet. Hold on here. Where'd you go? You know, that's what happens when you have long hair like I do and you shed. There we go, got it. All right, that's much better. Let me make sure. Oops, maybe. Oh, that was a long hair. Because it is. Okay, hold on here. How's everyone's weather where you're at? Oh my gosh, we've had some beautiful days. The weather's in the 80s and it is just simply gorgeous. We don't get them very often in Kansas, but when we do, we enjoy it. I don't know. I did post it on my TikTok page. We went over to the Big Creek and I had a short little video. Whoops. Gotta put this diamond back down where it went. Yeah, I think. Okay, hold on. Where is my paper? Okay, I'm just trying to figure something out. Sorry. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. I think I got it. So yeah, our weather here, like I said, has been simply beautiful. That's why I went to the park yesterday. And I did, I think Tuesday also. I can't remember anymore. My days just blend in. And you know, we're almost done with September. It's like unreal how fast I thought it started September. And now we're done and going to be starting October. And then just 2 more months and then Christmas. It's like, okay, I guess not much we can do. It's going to be here. It's going to be here, right? Okay, what was I doing? I had seen something. Okay, now the light's just a little too much. Okay, here, let me put it in here. Yeah, there we go. So, anyway, and I think when I'm done with this video, I gotta put everything in for the description. I gotta get it uploaded so you guys can see it at 2 o'clock because I like to post it for then. And then I need to do some things. I got a load of laundry in the dryer. I got to get that out and fold in. And I got to get another load into the washing machine. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you heard that. That kind of like snapped into place, which is fine. At least I know it's in there. So, anyway, pardon me, I need to drink water. Oh boy. I like my water cold. I don't know how everybody else, except when it's very cold out, and then I will drink hot water. But I know. I love cold water. I don't know why. It just tastes so good going down. Okay. This is done. Oops. I had it and then I flicked it off. Nice job, Jackie. Way to go there. I ended up calling my mom on some Sunday in the afternoon, visit with her a little bit. There we go. And I was telling her how my picture was going. I said, finally got started on it. I said, unfortunately, I had to wait until Jeff came, the brother-in-law came and left before I could get started on it. So I said I was using my diamond pen that you have wax or putty. I said, but I didn't care for it because I said it was leaving a little too much wax on the diamond painting. I said, then I remembered some other lady said you can use tweezers. I said, I have this one, but this, I don't know. To me, that's, I don't know if you can see that. Where are we? What, right there. See how pointed that is? I don't like that. And then, like I said, my other one was small and it was slanted. And I said, that seemed to work better for me. I said, only thing is it was on the very short side. This one isn't any better. So I may be purchasing from Amazon one. I don't know. We're going to see if they have a longer one and add a slant. Because I think that would help. So yeah, and if I get that cordless diamond painting pen, I think that may help too. I don't know. Like I said, I'll just have to order it and see. Oh, one of my coworkers, her son's in school, and they do fundraising activities, I think, kind of like throughout the year. Anyway, I ordered something from him. They do cookies and they have all sorts of stuff. Well, I wanted cookies, but I decided against it, which is okay. I'm fine with it. But I got like an insulated tote thing. And I have another one. And the one that I have is really tall, okay, which is fine. And I purchased that from him last year. And this year they have more of a long rectangle one. So that's why I decided to get it. And I think it was like $39. But I know I'll use it because, like, in the summertime, or even when I gotta take something somewhere, like when we have our holiday get-togethers by my sister, and if I take something, I think it'll fit better in that rectangle one. The other one's rectangle too, but it's rectangle, but it's, like I said, it's tall. It stands up, but this one's rectangle and it's more low. So I think I can fit more things in the one that's low, but I'll find out. So yeah, so that's what I purchased. And I have a zucchini in my refrigerator. I should do something with that. It's like, oh my goodness. I don't know what. I know I can make bread and cake and all of that. I may just have to. Wait a minute. Why is this diamond standing? It must have fell away from something. Okay, I think I got all the percent signs. All right, I think this is a good place to stop. Okay, hold on here. Let me check my time, 9:07. Okay, let's push this. Whoa, gotta take that off, or it'll go crashing to the floor. All right. So if you want to find me on TikTok, it's just Jacqueline Williams, and then you can see my video of Big Crook. I don't know. I can try and see if I can post it to YouTube. And maybe I can have that get posted before the WIP and chat. Let me put 9:07. Almost would have been an hour, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to keep track of that, my time and everything. I'm hoping once next week, after next week, I can sit and diamond paint a little bit more. Get through work, the switch over and everything, and then I feel like everything will be good. Then I can, like I said, hopefully diamond paint more. Okay, what are you doing here? You're supposed to stay in, not pop off. There we go. You want to slide in there. All right, let me pull this back. Oh, let me show you how it looks. Hold on here. Let me take you out. Let's see here. I gotta point my finger. There we go. Right there it is. So it's looking good, guys. I think. I hope you think the same. Okay. So, with that being said, it's almost at an hour. I haven't done an hour video in a long time. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to pull this out. Oops. I gotta lay this flat. Sorry about that. I got a book here. Lay that down. Alright, so. Oh, here's my shirt. Hold on. Goodness. Let me bring that clippy back in. Well, you can see my shirt. My diamond painting, or WIP and chat shirt. Diamonds for a Better Tomorrow, Michelle Morgan. I will put her down in the description also. What does she do? She has an organization that if somebody is needing some diamond paintings, you contact her and she will try and get some out to either you or whoever is needing them. But like I said, contact her. She's getting ready to move to Florida for a while, so just be patient with her. She had a bunch of emails and she was kind of behind in getting to them. So, and she finally got a 501c status, so that will help her a lot. So yeah, go, like I said, I'll put her email down in the description. Just contact her and you'll get like a generated email, which is fine. It kind of tells you what she does and everything, and then she will respond to you. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to say have a wonderful week. Have a good weekend too. I mean, we're on the weekend, so let's enjoy it because they tend to fly by. And then have a wonderful week, and I will hopefully see you next weekend with another WIP and chat. I should be able to do it because it's Sunday when I go to work, not Saturday, so I should be okay. If not, I'll post it in my community tab, and you just gotta check it out. Okay, with that, bye, and I love you all.